First of all, we go hunting for said snails.
Here's a telltale sign of where snails have been.
Because look.
Look at this poor plant.
It's been munching on it. That I just stepped on.
Cody.
Escargot!
Oh my goodness. The
Quick,
mother load.
load them up. No.
Load.
Drop them down. Pass them to. So these are really good because these are already edible size. So what we're going to do is we're going to catch them all. We're going to catch all the sizes, and then we're going to keep them for about a week or so. And every day we're going to hunt for about a week to get as many as we can until we have about 50 or 60.
Yeah, so we can eat them.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to purge the big guys. We'll keep feeding the little guys, and we're going to purge the big guys. And we'll eat the big guys, and we'll take the little guys to our new place so that we can have...
This is how big they are. That's my fingernail. They're huge.
We've got a good mix here, big and little. We found a bunch of little ones, so we had...
Can you get to West because I can't reach?
Of course.
Yeah. So last year we did the same thing, and last year we put so if you put some moist soil down the bottom of them whilst they're in captivity, they'll breed, they'll lay their eggs, escargot caviar in the soil. And yet last year we tried some of it. Last year we tried some of it and ate it, and also we ate some of it, but we released some of it into the wild. So I'll show you the spot that's just over here where we left the eggs to hatch out, and there's a bunch of little snails.
Yeah.
So our reproduction plan was successful, and we've got more escargots to go in the pot again.
Up there, Dad, up there. Up there in that corner, Dad.
They can fit into very small hardy holes.
Oh, and very tall ones too.
Look, up there.
There you go.
Up there and there.
Okay. And Olivia will be happy with us doing this because these guys have been clearly eating all his pretty flowers.
Yeah, but
Can
lucky
you
with...
hold this for me? So we'll play.
Okay.
I won't take them all. Obviously, we'll leave a couple of them.
Wait, found one.
Have you been eating chocolate cake?
Yes. My mum gave me 2 slices today.
2 slices of chocolate cake today.
Yeah.
Coming! What have we got? Snail farm.
Snail farms are the best.
Okay, so after about 15 minutes of hunting, it's really easy once you get your eye and you see them everywhere. These are all our adults, the ones we're going to keep for supper. So we're going to put it in a breeding box for these guys so they can lay some eggs. And we're going to purge them just on carrots for about 7 days minimum, maybe a little longer, depending on who's coming over for dinner when. And then if you come over here, here are the undersized ones, the little ones. I didn't take all of these guys, I just left some of them in there. But we'll feed these guys, fatten them up. And when we're ready to move to our new farm, we'll have some starter snails for next year or the year after. And these guys are little. There's a lot more of those, so we'll do another harvest just before we leave, and make sure we have a really big box ready to go for when we leave. Anyway, can you jump on the other end of that for me, please, and move them in the shade?
Carrots, I love carrots.
So snails hate it when it gets too hot, and if it gets really hot, what they'll do is they'll put a protective film on the outside of their shell and essentially barricade themselves in, like hibernate from the summer. Snails like it cold, they like it wet, and it's just started to get hot. It's our first real couple of summer days. So some of these snails that I found actually had started putting that coating on and started going to sleep for the summer. So it's we got to keep them wet every day. We got to keep them in the shade and keep them out of the sun. Otherwise they'll want to hibernate, and what we want them to do is purge and get big and fat. Hey peeps, and when the rain falls, the snails come out. It's hunting time, and we had a really good horde yesterday, and guess what? We're gonna have a better horde this afternoon because the snails are moving. Very easy to see, very easy to pick. Come follow me, let's pick them. Here we are. Edible. Edible.
It's like picking fruits off a tree.
In the box.
Over here.
In the box. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, hello.
Hello, it's the book.
and we're gonna walk down a wall that lasts for a long, long time. We're gonna down here, Kite, down the bottom. Everywhere you look, these snails are literally everywhere. When the rain comes out, they get out of hiding, and the snails are good for the picking. Very happy. And if you think this sounds weird, if you think eating snails sounds weird, honestly, come here, taste my snails. Boom, garlic butter. Forget about it. Oh yeah. When the rain comes, the snails come.
Down here.
Oh, look at this. Oh, look at these big ones. Oh,
They're all coming out. Look at this massive one.
Oh, wow! That's huge, what?
Pick it. Gosh, the feeding is on.
Let's have a look, Kite. Can you show me the box, please?
Here you go. You can have a look inside. Can you see the escargot?
Yep, there's a few in there.
Yep. Oh, that's a humongous at the bottom.
A little bit of
Oh,
rain.
what's that? Oh,
How good is this?
he's a ginormous. Dun, dun, dun.
And by the way, I'm quite comfortable here in my umbrella.
We're quite comfortable out here in the rain.
Should we maybe check with the veggie patch, make sure nothing's eating the veggies?
Sure. So we can eat them for good luck.
You got this sort of patch. Oh, it's called a wolf.
I'll explode the wall too with you, Dad. Oh, there. Oh, no, that one's gone.
This one.
Oh, good job, Dad.
This one. Hey guys, how you doing? Just doing our daily clean. We've had the snails now for about a week and a half, and they've been eating nothing but carrot, nothing but red cabbage. We occasionally chuck some figs in there, basically human food. We didn't want the snails to have any toxic plants in them or anything undesirable, so we've cleansed them with the human food, and now the first ones are going into starvation, for lack of a better word, for a couple of days, just to make sure there's no muck inside them, there's no caca in their digestive tract. So we're gonna keep a bunch of them here. They're gonna still be fed, still carrots, cabbage leaves, figs, etc. And some of them are going to isolation chamber. We'll keep them here for a day or so, and then we'll see you tomorrow afternoon, maybe the day after lunchtime, for a cook up. And yeah, we're gonna eat some escargot. Believe it or not, it takes a long time to cook snails. You need to cook snails because they're toxic or could be potentially hazardous if you eat them uncooked. It takes a long time to cook them. So if you're gonna have them for dinner tonight, you wanna start your cooking at around 5 p.m, just like we're doing now. So the first thing we do, we're gonna chuck them for 4 minutes into a pot of boiling water. Make sure your water's already really, really hot. It's the most humane way to look after the snails. So getting our water cranking, salted water, and the snails are gonna go for a bath. Now, they should come out like that, and you don't want any black in the tail. And there is none, because we purged them properly. Nice. Now, you just poke your little snaily wailies and pull them out with the thing.
We all have it together.
Bon appetit!
So, just scooch in one.
I'm
Just try
not
it.
sure of them.
Yeah, try it. Just don't touch the middle. Ready?
Chewier than last time.
Yeah, it's a bit chewy. I think the last time we cooked it for 2 hours. This one was only 1.5 hours. But not that chewy at all. That's pretty good.
Mm.
How's yours?
Doesn't smell too bad.
No, it smells good, doesn't it? Because it smells like butter and garlic and herbs.
Butter and garlic make everything taste fantastic. So, final thoughts about eating snails. Firstly, Charlotte.
Yeah, they were pretty good. Probably not as good as the last time that we ate them. I think these ones we didn't cook probably for nearly as long. Last time we cooked them for 2 hours, and this time was only 1.5 hours. So if you're doing this at home, I highly recommend cook them for longer in the stock rather than shorter. I think we did 90 minutes in the stock. I would definitely do 2 hours plus. Let them get nice and soft. Also, just quickly, the garlic part of it, we didn't emulsify it. We don't have a food processor here, so all I did was chop it really harshly. If I was to do this again, I would definitely emulsify the garlic a little bit better and mix it up more thinly.
Safe to say it's not a leg of lamb, but it's pretty good. And as far as our first catch and cook animal goes, I'm sure we're gonna have a lot worse along the journey. So for snails in France, yeah, thumbs up. And I promise you, when you come to stay at our place, I will have this on the menu and you guys can try, well, must try, I insist, French snails. We guarantee you have this at our place. In fact, I insist on it. It's gonna be wonderful. And yeah, so for the snail video, success, thumbs up. And we'll see you in the next video.
See you next time.